Hi, I'm Victoria from Breathe and Be Mindful Corporate Retreats. Today I'm going to be chatting to you today about ways to eliminate stress at work. So it sounds impossible, right? Especially as we know that the average business professional has 30 to 100 projects on their plate, me included. And we can be interrupted 7 times an hour. Also, 4 out of every 10 people are always worried about whether they're going to keep their jobs. And this causes a huge amount of stress. So this is it will definitely have you lying awake at night. So let's just take a deep breath, my friend. And I am talking about a deep one. Most of us breathe from the first third of our lungs. So for an example, if I asked you to take a deep breath right now, do you breathe and do you actually lift up your shoulders? So let's remember, there are no lungs in our shoulders. So you have actually stopped the breath entering the lower parts of your lungs. You're not giving your beautiful body the oxygen that it needs. Every single breath needs to be a diaphragmatic breath. But even practicing 3 full breaths when you're feeling stressed will help big time. Okay, so let's just try. Place your hands on your belly and feel the breath as it comes in through the nose. Imagine the air coming all the way down, right down to the bottom of your lungs. And your belly gently rises. And then gently release the breath and your belly relaxes. So if you do 3 of these, you'll actually feel a lot better. Now these are really great to do before a meeting or a phone call. Now let's talk a little bit about responding rather than reacting. So this is when you learn how to control your reactions to your situations. So when we're in really full reactive mode, these dangerous stress hormones can be released in our bodies. And things can be said in the heat of the moment that will be totally detrimental for your future. And you may feel completely out of control. Now, practicing mindful meditation can help enormously with this situation. We can respond instead of reacting. So we need to prioritize our interruptions. So I was thinking about this post this morning and I started associating the interruptions with a hospital, all right? So think of yourself as a triage nurse. Think of the interruptions as patients. Now does that interruption that's coming in, does it need your immediate attention? Does it come in with sirens and lights? And then by all means, send that to the front and deal with it efficiently and professionally. Everything else can be prioritized from semi-important to leave them on the chair. They might get bored and go home and take a Panadol. But just like an emergency nurse, you need to know when your busy times are going to be. So let's just have an example. The nurse in charge might put on extra staff if it's a full moon, if it's windy night, if there's a huge soccer game in town. You might know that each week there's going to be a busy time for you and you have to clear your schedule so that you're not so you can actually fit it in. You're not trying to squeeze it in. All right, so the next thing is you really need to eat right and sleep well. Now, I'm walking proof that taking care of your gut health is incredibly important for your stress levels. Every time I got stressed, I ended up in hospital, pumped with morphine. So now I can tell you that this hasn't happened for the past 8 years, and I have actually seen some of the most stressful times in my life occur. So spend a really good amount of time working out what's food-wise is best for you, and you will reap the benefits for your whole entire lifetime. Now, sleeping is an absolute no-brainer. You need to sleep, you need to get a decent sleep. Most of us struggle with sleep when we're stressed. Now, there's a bunch of techniques that I can teach you, and here's just one of them. So you block off your right nostril and you breathe in through the left for 1 to 3 minutes. So we call this a pranayama technique from the yogic tradition. I'm a yoga teacher. Yoga's been around for more than 6,000 years, so it's not a fad, it works. And now if you're interested, I can teach you a free, I teach a free guided meditation every Monday night, and I record it onto my private Facebook page, which is Victoria Yuen, Y-U-E-N. And feel free to friend me and just listen to, actually last night's Yoga Nidra was just beautiful. So it's a really special way to have a deep rest. And yeah, I think that's probably enough today. I'm going to come back to you tomorrow with some more. But I encourage you to share and press the little share button and help others be less stressed at work. And if you'd like me to come, I'm offering a free half-hour stress management session in your workplace for your staff and for you, for your team. If you live around the Busselton area, I can come to you. Maybe comment below, or if you don't live around this area, we can always do it via Skype or Zoom. That's fine. But you also might be ready to bring your whole team and come onto a stress management retreat. So if you want to do that, email me at breatheandbemindful.com, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.